section 5.5 talks all about u substitution. So since we don't have chain rule and antiderivatives, we have to use u substitution for equations like this, where there's an equation inside of an equation. So here is how we use u substitution. So 7x is our function inside of a function. So we say that's u, so u equals 7x. And then we find the derivative of it, which is 7. And then we don't want dx remaining in our integral because we're using the variable u, and so dx and u don't match. So we have to substitute for du. So we rearrange this equation, so du over dx equals 7. So that gives us du equals 7 dx. So in here, we don't have a 7 dx. So we have to figure out how to do that. So what we're going to do is multiply it by 1 over 7. So it looks like this. You have 1 over 7 on the outside to balance it out. Integral of, and then we can put 7 in here since it's balanced out there, cosine of 7x dx. And then we can go ahead and substitute everything. So we have 1 over 7 of the integral of cosine, and then here we put u. And since we have our 7 and our dx, those translate to du. So then we can go ahead and take the antiderivative of this. We pull out the 1 over 7, and then the antiderivative of cosine of u is sine u. So we're going to have sine, and we're going to plug back in that u instead. So we're going to have sine times of 7x. And don't forget the plus c for our constant, since it is not a definite integral. And we simplify everything. We end up with sine of 7x over 7 plus c. And so our second example, we have the integral of 1 over 7 minus 4x dx. So our u for this, since we don't have a quotient rule, is 7 minus 4x. And then the derivative of that, so du over dx, is negative 4. So our du equals negative 4 dx. And then we go ahead and translate this so it fits what we're trying to do. So we have negative 1 over 4 on the outside to balance it out. And then we have an integral of negative 4, 1 over 7 minus 4x dx. Then we go ahead and do our u substitution. So we have 1 over 4 on the outside. Integral 4 and dx is du. So we have 1 over u du. And then the antiderivative of 1 over u is ln, or natural log. So when we take the antiderivative, we have negative 1 over 4 on the outside. We have ln u. And so we plug everything back in. We get 1 over 4. Then we have the natural log, or times the natural log, plug back in our u, which is 7 minus 4x. So natural log of 7 minus 4x plus c. And then we can rewrite this as the natural log of 7 minus 4x all over 4. It's negative, the negative 1 over 4. And then plus c.